and in this video we will be discussing the power of dreams. We have a special guest that's going to be joining us shortly. So basically, welcome. Hope you find this well. Here on this screen is the Instagram squad, and on this screen here is YouTube. Welcome everybody. So again, welcome to Good Vibes. My name is Aleakwe. In this video, we will be discussing the power of dreams and more. Our guest is going to join us shortly when she's live. It's very exciting. I'll let her introduce herself when she joins us that we're about to discuss, and welcome your comments. Definitions, prophecies, symbolism, and more in between. So let us know your thoughts shortly. Very, very much looking forward to your thoughts. The power of dreams. I was told that when you're having dreams, wait, so you're not disturbed while you sleep and while you are awake. So have no fear. You know, it probably goes back to the stories of the bogeyman, the fear and all this kind of, always fight. So you do not have to struggle in your waking life. So insights in me, if you ever, I'm not religious, that means I've either been drugged against my will and I'm literally repeating what a prayer warrior or group has been saying to me. So if you ever heard me here about talking about Bible characters or sacred texts from any religion or faith, you know there's something else. But saying that, and very seriously, I don't subscribe to any religions, because I do believe in a higher around me and what we see around us in terms of creation and what cannot be explained. So this is why we've wanted to do this for a very long time. So yes, I have a very strong mind. I'm not easily influenced, but as I said, I'm very open-minded, and that is why I resist going such. But it's always good to know and have interpreters and interpretations of dreams and visions and nightmares, like my special guest who's just very welcome. Please tell everybody who you are and what you do, lovely.
Okay, so who run a platform that is designed to help share information in regards to our ancient African ancestors. We have a range of learning resources, including
more about Ancestral Voices.
Say that again, sorry.
What's called what you and Dalian do, what Ancestral Voices is, because it's very multifaceted and yeah.
Yeah, no worries. So, which is titled Esoteric African Knowledge, which we literally used our own funds to film because we were so dedicated and passionate about getting the subject of our ancestral spirituality being addressed. Because for myself and Dalian, when we started this journey, we started it separately before we even knew each other. Or if you do bring it up with friends and family, they kind of look at you like you're a mad person, like, why are you thinking about this? You know, that's something we left in the past, don't talk about it. So we decided to create a documentary all the way back in 2010 now that gave a platform to enable this conversation to take place. So we filmed various different people in the UK, plus traditional priests, practitioners in Ghana. And since then we went on to make a sequel documentary titled Spirit is Eternal. That documentary took 5 years to make. I have to stress the 5 years because, boy, that's some serious dedication and hard work. You have to put that in there. Combining the academic with the practitioners and really highlighting the core themes that can be found across all these traditions. Despite being in various places across the globe, it shows there's this unifying wisdom that connects us all. And I think that really is the premise of Ancestral Voices and what we stand for in terms of like reclaiming our ancestral history and legacy, not seeing it as something that should be left in the past or something to be feared, but utilizing that information and seeing how it is beneficial for the now.
And also then the definitions, and then we're going to go into the discussions, and you welcome any VERONA SPENCE-ADOFO from Ancestral Voices. So here is the Instagram squad, and here is, you see Verona and hear her. On the YouTube, you will hear Verona's voice. What we're going to...
Wow, on YouTube too?
Yeah, we have. And what's called? So we're going to explore dreams, premonitions, nightmares, and prophecy and visions. And we welcome your comments and learning, because we learn together. Verona will talk about herself, look at the definitions, and a repeat of insights into briefing to me. I was explaining to people that I believe with characters, you will know I've been involuntarily drugged, and I'm repeating prayer because of, I might not be able to see it, she, whatever, but I see creation around me, and I know humans cannot build other humans or the surrounding nature. So it satisfies me alone. But then saying that, I'm very open-minded to different things. And so definitions, first of all, and then we'll take it from there. So I went quickly online, and dream, the definition of dream is a series of images and ideas, emotions, and sensations occurring involuntarily in the mind during certain stages of sleep, or a daydream, or a state of abstraction. Nightmare, the definition, a dream arousing feelings to plague sleeping people. And then what's it called? The next one is prophecy, definition, an inspired utterance of a prophet viewed under divine inspiration. Premonition, a definition, a presentment of the future, a warning in advance, foreboding, a forewarning. So that leads me, that's what we're going to explore. And Verona has, in our last interview, a couple of years. So I want you to talk about what the situation was before, after, why ladybirds, and the symbolism.
Okay, so in this particular situation, it wasn't a dream. I believe our interview was just talking about Ancestral Voices' journey in general. And the ladybird incident actually goes back to, 10 years ago, when we were filming the first documentary. And I was pregnant at the time, and around 8 months pregnant or so, and we were in the editing phase of the documentary. And where we lived at the time, despite having all the windows closed, it was winter actually, having all the windows closed, it was quite cold, so the windows and doors were closed, but we just had all these ladybirds kind of like congregated in the house, and it's like, where are these ladybirds coming from? So then I looked at the symbolism of ladybirds, and ladybirds represented fertility. Remember what I said? I was pregnant, and it also symbolizes good luck and, good fortune, good things happening. So I just thought that was very timely, because we were working on a documentary project, and then we were also having a baby at the time, starting a family, and then the symbolism coincided with our current situation. So in the way that I just broke down symbolism in that instance is exactly how it works within the dream realm. So I get a lot of people often asking me, what do my dreams mean? And I always will say to people is, most importantly, what do the dreams mean to you? Because I can only go by the symbolism of the dream, and symbolism, how I interpret it, may be different for what it is for you. So, for example, you may have your own affiliation with a particular item or object because it represents something personal to you. I wouldn't know that, but all I can do is give you a general overview of the symbolism, and using the decoding the information in that dream, then that's how you can work out what the message is for you.
Yes. I wonder as well, because this is, I was saying initially from the start, I do wonder, I don't like to invest. I resist native doctors, never have been to the palm readers. I love interpretations. That's why I wanted to interview for the last couple of years. But like you said, I don't like to, if I hear it, I will hold on to it. And when you believe something, I do believe we have powers to manifest, but if we invest our energy in it. So I don't want I don't know what my path would lead to, but I don't want my path steered to what has been told and the influence and the conditioning or a seed planted. But I do love the interpretations that can be a signposting, like you. So what kind of other dreams have you had?
Dreams and symbolisms. So I think it's important that I speak honestly and give you an example. So I've been saying for a while now that shopping center, which Americans would call a shopping mall, and in that place I saw this cake. I remember walking past the cake, and I can remember it was like a pink icing cake, and it looked really good, and I was really looking at this cake like, wow, I want to buy it. But I remember kind of in the dream toying with myself, should I, shouldn't I? And I chose not to. So I just was like, no, leave it, I don't need it, let it go. And then the next part of the dream, I was in the same sort of place, like in the same mall still, but there was a toilet area. And I went to the toilet. Sorry, audience, but as I said, I'm going to keep being honest with you guys. I went to the toilet and did a number 2. I was like, number 1, what is going on here? Am I in a public space going on? Telling me. So here's me, Verona, and I'm going to give you an example of how I broke down the symbolism of this dream. So first of all, we have the cake. So as I mentioned before, it's not something that I would eat on a regular basis. It's seen as a luxury food. Was to exercise discipline. No, you don't need to have that. It means control over desires that I need to overcome that. The fact I said no in a dream shows asserting myself and saying this is not what I need to do. So what I took away from that dream is the second part of the dream is me being in the toilet. And if we look at the whole process of going to the toilet, it means flushing out, cleansing, detox what you internalize, whether it be food or anything else. It's a cleansing, detoxing period. And that was one of the very first messages I got when this whole quarantine time started. So that's just one of the dreams. And I hope I've kind of broken it down enough in stages for people to kind of get what I mean by reading through the symbolism.
We welcome to those who have joined us. We welcome your comments. What type of dreams have you had? We're moving dreams with the power. We'll talk about the power of dreams with VERONA SPENCE-ADOFO from Ancestral Voices. So we're going to be talking about dreams, symbolisms, her interpretations. What have you had? Nightmares. We went through the definitions earlier. What do you take these things to mean? Premonitions, prophecies, and other stuff. Another question is, are there things like ancestral guidance? So hello, everybody. I'm going to see if there's anyone who says something. I want to share one that I had. I have a lot of that. I love. There's a director who made a Radiohead Falling, and I thought that was I've always remembered that because I think it was the late 90s. When you're dreaming, I used to have those when I was younger. Very strong sense of myself, and I have ancestors and the village in my blood. So I have a feeling that I always felt that I was falling, but never landed. There was no sense of fear, no fear at all. That's my people's motto: no fear. But I always liked that. Do not land, and I always felt that it was because my personal interpretation is because we had moved, and I was uprooted, and it was a resettling. But I like that you can. When you're in, I don't know which stage of sleep, but you can, when you have a solid base as yourself and an identity, any influence, you can build on that base. So I'm always very concerned. My personal point of view is that if we have outside influences, a comfortable state, family and friends, different religious leaders, good and bad, who are actually, there's some good ones who actually are there for their people, and communication, medicine, in your own bed, and also the ancestral legacy, what we carry from our ancestors, their trauma as well. But, comment below, people. With your thoughts, should we go to the next one? Nightmares?
See, nightmares is an interesting one because you made the distinction before about dreams, nightmares, and prophecies, and I am definitely not going to come out here and say that I can 100% tell you which means.
Bear with us, listeners. We're going to re-add and get back. Verona, Ancestral Voices. Continue. You can hear us. I can't hear Verona. She can't hear me. Bear with us. Bear with us, people. Verona, you re-add or send requests. In the meantime, yes, bear with us. In the meantime, watchers, please comment below with your... I know it's not all the same for everybody. Everybody is online at the same time. Okay, there. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're waiting for Verona to come back. Ancestral Voices. We're talking about dreams, premonitions, and stuff. Queen, can you hear me? Some people can hear you. This is live, people. We're at the mercy of the internets and the interwebs. Wahala, good and bad is coming. So do bear with us. Some of you on Instagram, neither of us can hear each other. So we'll get there and we'll get there back. So bear with us. Here we go. Comment below with your dreams and premonitions or any questions, and we'll try and get through them as well. Well, we may have to just restart because the internet, we can learn from each other. So we're waiting for Verona to recommence. And experiences, okay? There you go. Welcome, people. This is the power. We are just gonna get her back live. So do bear with us. We shall see whether we can get on there. But while everybody globally is on Instagram at the same time, welcome back to part 2 of the power. We're back. We're back. Listen,
oh my goodness.
the ancestors. Our ancestors and our people are also trying to get on the Instagrams at the same time. So basically, welcome everybody. This is the power of dreams. Comment below with your experiences about dreams. Part 1 is online there. Everything will be available. Distress or a demon or spirit once thought to plague sleeping people. What I'll tell you, and I'm not sure whether this is a nightmare or a dream. In a good place, energy-wise, remove the toxic people and rebuke anyone who wasn't adding to the contentment of my life and circle.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like you were saying earlier, lucid, clear. Suddenly, I'm in sleeping, top of a building. I'm running downstairs of a flight of building, and I'm trying to tell people, but they can't hear me. I'm telling them, don't bore me. Open the doors, and they will climb it and plummet down. I don't know why. I've never seen this in a movie. I know movies, I know film, I know home movies. Never listened to it. I'm still running down, but then no one's listening to me. They're still doing it. So I go old school. I'm going down to reception of this high rise to get a pen and paper and notepad to write. Don't open the doors on every floor of this building. And then it's to warn people. So I think it comes under a nightmare because there was distress, because I was trying to help people and they weren't listening. That's one. And I don't normally have nightmares. I just have like lucid scripts, like scenes Yes.
And you were telling people not to open the doors and windows?
There were people waiting for lifts or elevator doors on different buildings, and they kept on going into the lifts and the elevators. But there was no me saying no, but and say out of order. Ran right downstairs, went to reception where there was a notepad. It was weird. I don't have any other details. That's what I remember vividly. And that's the first time I've had something like that.
It's the lift. It could be whatever in the real world. Maybe you've been giving people advice all these years, or you've been trying to kind of steer people a certain way and they don't want to hear it. And so by going and falling down to their death, that's what they intended to do, maybe things are not working out well for them. So I don't know, maybe there's been friends or family around you that you've been trying to guide in a particular way. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up from the dream. That doesn't mean that's what it is.
No, I didn't.
What resonates with you, that will always be the symbolism, and to recognize that for yourself. Your intuition is everything. I'm
honestly, I'm open to interpretation.
Your voice is...
Hello?
Yes, thank goodness.
Hello?
I hear you now. Yes.
Okay, don't get me singing, Queen. Maybe that's what broke the internet before.
I can hear you.
Okay, so you were, before we got disconnected before, you were talking about, have you had nightmares before?
Yeah, it's been, you're just like, was that real and stuff like that. It's been a long time, so off the top of my head, I don't have a nightmare example to give to you, even though the dream that I was at my old house that I was raised in as a child, and in the dream some kind of flying aircraft or a drone or something came in at the top of the house, and I remember looking outside, and I was in the house with my mum. There was no other family members there, and I remember looking outside and I saw troops in the street. So I was like, it's got to that stage, it's really kicking off now. And then they were giving out, first of all, they were kind of manhandling people in the street, and then they were giving out food portions to people in their homes. Mm-hmm. And I was with my mom, and in the dream, when they gave us the food, it looked like potato and sweet corn. That's what I could remember anyway. Mm-hmm. And I remember saying to her, we shouldn't eat that food. Mm-hmm. And literally that was the message I got. And then the dream ended there, and it wasn't a nightmare, even though it was a dream that I guess wasn't positive, but I took it more as maybe a warning. Mm-hmm. As I mentioned before we cut out, I cannot sit here and tell you the difference between a dream, a prophecy, and a nightmare, because the lines merge, and that's something that you have to kind of figure out within yourself, what that dream has come to tell you. In that particular instance, there's no obvious symbolism that stood out to me in that dream. That dream for me felt like straight up message. Yeah. So personally, if it does come down to a rational stage, I don't think symbolic that I need to break down. And in that particular instance, I didn't really pick up on any obvious symbolism.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening. Welcome.
Someone saying that's a prophecy, my sis. I agree. In that case, I truly agree for me too.
Yeah. It's very welcome. Keep your comments and questions coming, and we'll try to get through all of them. Do bear with us, because we were saying earlier, this moves quickly, and the interwebs is having its own wahala and possession going on here. So so welcome to everybody. We're just looking through the comments quickly. We really wish that all of you are well. Again, we're talking about your experiences. If you'd like to share your dreams, your prophecies, your premonitions, your predictions, and if you want nightmares. And Verona Spence-ADOFO is our special guest from Ancestral Voices, who we have Musa Sasa. She says, I hope, I've had 2 dreams where I saw bloodied tampons and pads on another. It frustrates me because I can't interpret it. I hope I clarified, I read that out right. So Musa Sasa said, I've had 2 dreams where I saw bloodied tampons and pads on another person or on top of one about each
I
other.
would need more clarification.
Yeah,
Like,
Musa Sasa, please clarify below.
Each other or someone else's.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
I would like to. That would need more details to try and give an idea of what that possibly could mean.
As well.
Yeah, if I could get a bit more, then I'll see if anything intuitively comes through on that. But it's not enough to go on at this stage.
Nicole, hello everybody. Wow, great interpretation. That's exactly what I was thinking. So I'm thinking that's one with regards to our dreams or nightmares. Let us know which one that was. Scrolling down. Wow, you people move quickly on here. I love it. I love it. This is the first time. Mystic Check says it's literally like a dream. So yeah, we wanted. It is hard to balance. I mean, the only difference between the definition, it was only one quick source, the top of the internet search engine. The only difference between the dream and the nightmare said distressing, fearful, you know, that kind of stuff. We're there. Dusavani says, like in the movies. And I honestly...
Dusavani, hello, shout out to Dusavani. Yesterday I was meant to come back to you. You pointed out somebody had a dream about bitter cola. If you know that person, feel free to invite them into the chat so they can discuss their dream now if they're available. Because he tagged us in a post yesterday. Please let them come in, and so we can discuss more on that.
What I'm showing you here is from our trad wedding. I'm from the Esan tribe in southern Nigeria. This is the bitter. This was given. The two families coming together. The bitter cola is put here, and this is the yams, and this is palm wine. Sorry, and as a symbolism, as offering there at our trad wedding that was done. And as it explained to me, there's different interpretations for kola nut and stuff like that, but it is exactly to do with good luck and the bringing together. But there's a way of breaking it and passing it. Elders first. Yeah. It's different for people. But yeah, we welcome your comments and stuff. Moreau Forever says you are warning people about my nightmare and vision. You are warning people they are not listening and plummeting to a place of death, lost, or the unknown. Thank you for that. I didn't even think of any of this, by the way. Nefi's Queen, confirming what you said. Oh, okay, that's something else. Moving on, that's nothing to do with the dream. Carry on. And Moreau Forever says again, that's a prophecy. So yes, so we are moving through. Thank you all. Do keep coming with your comments. Many people are having that same dream. Oh wow, or nightmare. That's concerning. The lift one. People plummeting or not listening to forewarning. Yeah. So the premonition, the definition we talked about earlier is a presentment of the future, foreboding, a warning in advance, a forewarning, as opposed to a prophecy, which is a prediction of the future made under divine inspiration. We welcome your comments and your interpretations below. I have here a question mark saying, is it ancestral guidance or ancestral voices? What's it called? Have you ever had a vision and it feels like you are the vessel or her messages are being communicated through you?
In the dream state or just normally now?
Either.
But I guess both, because in the sort of physical reality, yes. So I get communications from my grandmother, which through me I get the guidance, the intuition, the intuition. Everything comes through me, and even sometimes I can hear her voice. So in that case, then I would be the vessel. In the dream state, I guess so, because there's many times that I'm in the dream and I know that I'm dreaming, but I'm still aware of what's happening. So street, I was aware that I was in a dream, because even in the dream, I was conscious that no, we shouldn't eat the food. Like to have an intuition in your dream doesn't make sense. So that means that I was fully aware of what was going on at the time as well. So yeah, I guess you can be the vessel in both examples.
I think there's a lot of the reason why I invest in my strength of mind and my ancestry and the me carrying the village in my blood is because I remember we've lived in Nigeria, in Liberia at the time where there was like a coup d'etat. And I just remembered, because you're talking about, I just remembered something. For years after relocating as emigres to UK, I remember looking out, but very calmly, a repeated vision of, I don't know what the forms were, but people climbing over compound. I thought it was back home as a compound, but actually I've just thought intruders, burglaries. We come from a mixed place, and it was a weird feeling to feel like that in a so-called Western, so-called civilized world, so-called first world and developed nation. So it's what you carry within, but it's the sense of calm. I was more aware of the sense of calm when this is happening, and one of the viewers has thankfully commented on that. This is Instagram squad here. This is, you can see and hear Verona, and this is YouTube squad, so you can hear her voice. But one of the Instagram viewers, hello Bamsty, she says, your dreams are relating to the end times. A lot of people are asleep. Now, my reaction to that, I agree to a degree, but I always think that people learn at different stages. We're conditioned to be asleep, but we're always in crisis. It feels like and focused on constantly on our news and social media cycle. There's your interpretations, or should we move on to the next one?
Somebody mentioned that what if you don't remember your dreams? And I think that's a very good question, because a lot of people have that issue. And I go through phases myself. Sometimes I will just not remember anything. But as I said, since this whole quarantine period, my dreams are coming in thick and fast. And most importantly, I remember them the next day. So I would always recommend writing your dreams down. And at the moment, I am able to retain them until the next day, and then I write them down then. But if you know that's going to be an issue, write it down there and then. Some people say as well that fasting helps. So if you either fast throughout the day, maybe you want to do a water fast or something like that, or just not eat too late in the evening. So whatever your bedtime is, give at least 6 hours or so beforehand, so your body can flush out whatever's in, so you can be open to receive messages. Another thing that has been advised, people have been telling me, and I've tried it myself and it does make a difference, is if you have a mobile phone device, the signal's going again, but I'm going to keep talking.
Send request. Thank you for your patience, everybody. The world is on Instagram at the moment. They don't have enough bandwidth. Here you go. So we'll welcome your comments. We're talking about the power of dreams. So do bear with us. This is just an interview with VERONA SPENCE-ADOFO from Ancestral Voices, but we do welcome your comments, dreams, premonitions, nightmares, predictions, and so forth. And so you're welcome. The person I'm interviewing myself on my Good Vibes channel is going to be Verona from Ancestral Voices today. But yeah, we'll talk afterwards. Welcome other guests in the future. So while we're waiting Instagram, while we're trying to get Verona back, I'm going to restate the definitions for the dreams in case you guys have different versions of this. So dreams, the definition: a series of images during certain stages of sleep, a daydream, and a state of abstraction. Nightmare is definition: a dream arousing feelings, of distress, fear, and honor, and sleeping people. So let's have a look. Bear with her there. Prophecy, defined space. Internet is buffering. Thank you for your patience, people. We're going to try and get Verona back. All right, yeah. We're gonna remix this. We're gonna keep trying. Bear with us and trying. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining and rejoining. We're gonna try. Yes, welcome.
When people were saying that they're having struggle with their dreams, remembering them, have a notepad by the side of your bed so you can make notes. Try to implement.
Oh, last time. We'll reconnect. Bear with me a second. Bear with us, people. There's one more question. Welcome your comments. Hang on in there. Thanks for your patience. Part 4 coming to you soon. Is Olive Aleakwe and Good Vibes, and it's Good Vibes versus The Power of Dreams, and apparently the world trying to be on Instagram at the same time. So do bear with us. Thank you all for your patience. We welcome your comment. Hi.
I feel so sorry for our audience, you know. I feel so sorry.
But you have all been amazing. But this will be available. So basically, I've always thought about the dismissal of some people dismiss their powers or they're not aware of it.
Yeah.
And yet they dismiss their individual powers, yet they marvel at and invest in exterior and fictional superheroes and superheroes. So what are your thoughts on films like Limitless, where you take a pill and you're suddenly completely limitless in your neurological function, accessing all of your potential and just powers? When my thought is that all you need are knowledge,
recognizing their own power, because a lot of times people feel like they need some kind of leader or savior or some guru to stand in their way and be teacher will give you the tools so you can help yourself. So I would say for those films are examples of our own potential. And when I started this Ancestral Voices journey, I was still very new on my path. I was learning a lot of spiritual practices. I was gaining knowledge along the way. But when I made the jump from, I guess, the academic side to practicality, that's when you start realizing the difference within your own self. So I would say to anybody out there, if you really are serious about your own spiritual development, it comes with the practice. So first of all, please do acquire the knowledge, because I see people doing practice without knowledge. That doesn't work either. Get the knowledge and then apply it, practice it. Ancestral reverence, without a doubt, has been a fundamental change in my life in terms of awakening my own DNA and enabling my ancestors to communicate with me and open up pathways in my life to show me different avenues. So as I've mentioned, that they come through in the form of dreams, the synchronicities in your life, the people that you meet, and you're able to recognize it because you're like, okay, I see that you've come to give me a message. You're able to recognize and identify these things as they happen. I never started this journey being able to interpret dreams and have a very highly admit. I'm not always on top of doing what I need to do in terms of my spiritual practices. But especially times like now when you're forced and focused to be still, harnessing on that time at the moment to be tapping into our potential. What are we capable of? What happens when you can sit down and silence yourself and listen to that? So if you are being guided to, I don't know, light a candle at night and sleep with, I don't know, a rose quartz crystal under your pillow, do it. Whatever you're guided to do, follow that intuition. Don't question yourself. Don't doubt it. Because you may find that you do that. People say that they're not able to remember their dreams. Maybe that will help. Maybe that will bring forth positive dreams in your life. Maybe put a quartz crystal under your bed. You might find the dreams come through with more clarity. So at this time.
Oh, audio. Amazing. Hello, everybody. You're here with the power. You're here with Good Vibes, Olive Aleakwe, with the power of dreams, with our special guest, VERONA SPENCE-ADOFO, in the final part of her interpretations of dreams, nightmares, premonitions, and more. So do bear with us because everybody is trying to get online and Instagram at the same time. But do bear with us. So we're going to have a final. Yeah, go for it. Please finish what you were saying about the power to manifest, and that's it.
I tried to say it so fast before it got me, but it still managed to cut out. So, man, I was on a roll.
Yeah.
lives, and please do give appreciation and respect to them. But you have the ability in your own self. So interpreting your own dreams, we all have the ability to do. We all have the ability to follow the instruction of our ancestors and follow in your life. I cannot stress how important that is. As African people, this is something that we have done for millennia. That is how our wisdom continues through the generation. It literally exists within our DNA. You're ultimately tapping into your own potential. Why not tap into that potential going back, generations within your own DNA? So please do that. Oh, I see a question on the screen.
Yeah, I've just added it.
Okay, and make a prayer. I mean, that's literally a plant pot. To be fair, I always say an altar is an external vessel that you can use to project your mind energy, your thoughts, your prayers, and open up that spiritual communication. However, we are divine energy. So you are already that vessel. So there's no reason why you can't just pray in your mind. The reason why I would say ourselves down, but there is no reason why you can't just set time out in your life to pray. Personally, I'll say if you're going to do anything, just light a candle.
Thank you. Put all of the details, and all of this is going to be on YouTube as well. And we'll carry on this conversation. Do Ancestral Voices. Please, please, please check out their profile if you have not already. The special guest was VERONA SPENCE-ADOFO. Her and her husband, Dalian Adofo, are amazing, multifaceted creatives and activists who can actually, if you want, basically spiritual rituals for living, and basically spiritual guidance. They have a lot of stuff online. She's coming back. Hello. I can't hear, but keep your lovely face there. If you go to YouTube for tuning in, I'm going to rewatch the Instagram lives here, and any questions that we couldn't answer, go to Ancestral Voices, and then we will add that there. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to read them through, try and get through the questions or the comments that weren't said. Somebody did ask as well, but anyway, check out Ancestral Voices and the comments, and I'll add anything in the link below the YouTube video. So here it's on for 24 hours. Thank you all around the world for tuning in. Check out Ancestral Voices. They're doing amazing work. And I will add details underneath the YouTube link and on Twitter and on the Facebook page. You can connect there. But yeah, look after yourselves and stay blessed. Thank you so much. The power of dreams. For notifications for more positive and constructive content. Thank you for your patience. You'll be able to hear the Instagram live and our special guest VERONA SPENCE-ADOFO talking about the power of dreams and more. Stay blessed. Look after each other. I'm still here because the stream won't end, and it's going to end anytime because